Hey guys, it's me, Vania from Clozette, Malaysia, and today we have a very special guest, Linora. She is a wellness coach and she's also the co-founder for Kapow Ball. If you don't know what Kapow Ball is, Linora, tell us what is Kapow Ball.
They're healthy bliss balls, simply put.
Linora, tell us a little bit about your fitness journey. How did you get started?
I was a chubby kid lah. It always starts off where you're being a chubby kid. Then you see things in magazines and videos and whatnot. You aspire to be something like that. My group of friends were not my size. Let's put it that way. So social pressure. My own personal social pressure onto myself. So that kind of made me go, okay, that was one aspect. Second aspect was the time that I was going up to Frim, and it was a school excursion. And going up the hill, I couldn't take it. I was the last person that was breathing this like that, and after a time, I started crying because I couldn't breathe. That's how bad my endurance was.
Oh no!
Yeah, it was that bad. I was the last person, and because the teacher was like, okay, she's not doing good, another person is so good. All right, guys, we're gonna turn back. So basically, the hike is over already, lah. Since we got one student who can't take it anymore, everyone head back down. I felt really bad, and that was when I was like, okay, now I'm gonna do something about this. This is terrible. And that's when I started playing basketball on a weekly basis. I started skipping every day, and that's when, because I didn't know anything about nutrition, I proceeded to eat porridge every day. Because to me, that is simple, easy food, and I didn't have to worry so much. I didn't understand about the protein and all that kind of stuff. Psychologically, I also kind of said, I'll lose weight. It was a very
mantra every morning, I'll lose weight.
Yeah, and it actually helped. On top of that, I also added on, dear Lord, please help me lose weight. So I combined all this, and that was actually how my fitness journey, or rather my health journey, started.
Mindset, now that you have mentioned it, actually mindset is a very, very huge role in fitness, in wellness as a whole, because whatever you put your mind to it, like your mantra, I will lose weight, it actually kind of helps.
It does. And that's my tagline whenever I close off my podcast, or whenever I like to say this: change your mindset, you change your outcome. Because it really just begins with your headspace. Where are you at? How serious are you with certain things? How much do you want to improve yourself? And if you have that as your foundation, your base, then you can always come back to that. It will hopefully not, even if you get derailed off the path, you will still come back to it.
You'll be able to pull yourself back, because sometimes along the way, like, you kind of know where you're going, where you want to be. But along the way, sometimes life throws things at you and you sort of like a bit too buzzed already. So I guess that is when we have to keep reminding ourselves, even throughout the workout, when you're doing a workout or whenever you're making food choices, whenever you're outside. I know it's a little bit difficult for people to eat clean or like make better choices outside, because they always say like, I can't because I need to eat outside, and outside we don't have much choices. But
it's still always a way to go around it. It all boils down to what ingredients you put into your body.
Correct.
Yeah. So like, for example, the drink I have in front of me, I was saying, Vania, okay, this is what I want. I want a carrot-based juice, okay? And I do know for a fact they use real carrots, because I've seen them actually shove 7 carrots in there to make the juice. I was like, wow, okay. Too bad I don't have the fiber from it. Then I want cucumber in it, I want kale, I want lemon, and I want, did I say ginger?
No, you didn't.
Oh.
You missed out on ginger.
That's okay, because it's either or. Either or. So that would be my drink. So technically you've taken out a lot of carbs from it, and I was choosing that because I know I want a lot of the fiber, which is all the good stuff in there, and just reduce more on the fructose that you have from fruits.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
Cheers. Okay, so moving on to the next question. We know that having the right intention, having the right mindset is very essential to actually start working out, start making a change in your life. But is there like one way for everyone to achieve a certain goal? I feel that the general public right now, yes, they may have their intention, like I want to lose weight, so I'm just going to do whatever it is, but they don't actually know what they're doing, and then when they don't hit their goals, they're like, question mark. What am I doing wrong?
I would like to say there's no solid answer. On one hand, people say like, just give me the answer. But at the same time, like I said, it's a self-discovery.
Yep.
I won't say there's one particular way because there's so many ways and it depends on the person too.
Yep.
What exactly is their main goal? Is it to be fast, an endurance runner? Is it to, let's go with fat loss? If it's fat loss, yes, I would know the formula for it, which is, once again, looking at your body size, body type, and looking at many other things inside, your lifestyle as well. Fat loss is not one straight answer. It's multiple answers. And if it's strength, that's a different thing altogether. So it boils down, what exactly does the person want? Half the time people are like, I want everything! Either that or their main goal is mostly weight loss and fat loss. I'll say that's the main thing for the general masses because that's the visual.
Okay, so then would there be like any summarized steps in this self-discovery that you're talking about?
For me, I would do it this way. Figure out what's your goal. Like really ask yourself what's your goal and why do you want that? Because usually that goal is usually superficial,
Yep.
but there's a much bigger underlying to
The
it.
deeper meaning and
Yeah. For example, say someone wants to, let's go with lose weight. Okay, you want to lose weight. Why do you want to lose weight? Okay, I want to just fit into clothes better. Okay, why do you want to fit into clothes better? Oh, because I want to look better. Why do you want to look better? Because I want people to stop making fun of me.
Yeah.
Underlying needs, that's an example. So really spend time, take your time and figure out what is your goal and why do you want it. Your why is really important because then it's your base. It's the thing that's gonna make you go, that's the reason why I'm doing it and I'm gonna keep to it. Then after that, you will find all the ways to get to it.
Do you think people need to be motivated all the time to stick to a plan?
No. To stay motivated all the time, you can't. It's like you have to be on a high that's on a different level of high. I think we would both know because I hype out crowds for events. And to stick to that, you gotta be, your energy level is different and you gotta match their energy level. It's a very different thing. But I will say that getting into action will lead to motivation. So by you doing something physically, you will actually start to build that motivation. And then it will make you want more and more. So I get, for example, cycling high.
Oh man.
Okay, cycling high. I'm sure most of the time people do one round, say with you, Rania, or any class.
Yeah.
And because there's so much adrenaline going in, you get that little bit of high.
Yes, you get that buzz, you just like,
yeah.
let's go.
Exactly. And then you kind of just want to go more for it. And that kind of is your motivation already. Because you're like, I want more. Because you feel so good. You get that dopamine kick and you're like, I want to feel like that again. Same too with the workouts. The weight training workouts and whatnot. It's that pump, like Arnold was saying, it's the pump, like cheese the pump. But it is that high.
Yeah.
And you just want to keep going after it.
Alright, so the next question that we have for Linora today is, does sweating more mean that you are burning more calories?
No, my friends, that's not true. Sweating is your body's natural way of cooling yourself down. So it does not mean that you're burning a lot more calories.
Okay.
Not necessarily. Like say you're cycling. Okay, you're cycling. Yes. The wheels of the bicycle, okay? Over time, all that friction, there's bound to be heat happening, right? Even now there's heat happening like this. So your body needs to cool down itself. You're not, next thing you know, you're like 100 degrees.
So that's all we have for today. Thank you so much, Linora, for coming over.
And thank you for my carrot juice.
See you again next time, we hope.